and sync, clap.
Nobody was on sync.
Need to make us whole.
So this is... Last time we decided to fight a Allosaurus. We have Rails that has had some form of control over his Wendigo form. I think I'm going to actually pick up with, actually maybe only a few minutes after the I will clean your tent with the sponge bit. Because once there was a kill, you would have Gourmand, the person that has hired you to go hunt these things, go out with a large, serrated, be more of a sword, but he's going to use it as a knife, and go ahead and field dress the Allosaurus. He's going to actually be having a couple people from his shop actually watching as he's field dressing, you know, going and cutting out the guts. He has his little booklet you've seen before, and he has all the cutlets that he knows for the Allosaurus. Anybody interested in watching and maybe helping him prepare? They're going and rolling out portable holes.
I'm gonna be just standing in the crowd, sort of watching, but not watching him, but eyeballing the guy with the sponge.
I'll help you out.
You're helping out with the cutting.
Yeah.
Could you make either a survival or medical check to see?
Alright.
He cuts off his hand.
Let's see.
No, it's not that bad. I'm just.
Is it medical or survival?
I thought you went to bed.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
Me.
I was so mad I went to bed.
Yes.
He's watching.
You know, I did that the other day in real life. I was talking with somebody, and she said something. I was like, "I'm going to bed." That's what I text. I'm not playing. Yeah, I'm in bed. So
If you want to change that.
I'm in bed.
I'm not going to hold you exactly to that. That was like 2 months ago, but
I'm in bed.
you were so
I'm-
mad, yeah.
I'm mad.
Me, I'm just cleaning off the viscera because I was at ground zero of that
So you're-
explosion.
Cleaning off this rub yourself. Okay, yes. Because if
And
you're within arm's length of...
And I'm just calling it a night myself.
Wait, it's night? I thought this all happened like
It-
crack of dawn.
It was still during the night.
Oh, it's still
The sun, remember, there is no dawn because it is just
day.
sun directly in the sky or moon directly in the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's going on. He's field dressing. They got portable holes, and they got about 2 of them to try to store the mass amount of meat and cutlets going on. They would roll it. There's still a few more cutlets. I'm talking about 200 to 300 more pounds of meat that he's going to start taking and carry off to one of the wagons. One of the wagons, because they have actually a large stew pot for that. Anybody have anything else that you're going off to bed, you're in bed, you watch this?
I'm watching him, but I do have a question. What direction did that guy, the spirit, tell me to go again?
He said there's druids to the east. Again, you don't know if it's in the Fey Wild. You know, then that east there is a ocean. But...
Sure.
All right. You're still cleaning.
You cleaning or you want Doritos? I'm good.
So you take a Dorito. I'll share in the Dorito fun.
Always make the DM happy.
Bribe him. Bribery.
You guys got it wrong. So when you make the DM laugh maniacally, that's when you know you did a good thing.
Okay. So eventually, he's going to have this carried off to a big stew pot, and he's going to actually begin to cook a portion of it. He's just very happy that Roman.
It would have been funny if while Ramon was sleeping, I just turned into an Allosaurus right in front of him and wake him up.
You can't.
I would get I see him. I got him.
Okay. So that's completed.
Great.
Eventually, I don't know how long you're going to sponge up the tent.
My character will eventually like fall asleep just trying to complete the task, I guess.
So you're standing up, falling asleep,
Just fall into the
Do
ground.
you stay
Fall
in the
onto-
form, or because of unconsciousness come back to rails?
I will eventually calm down and come back.
After maybe 4 more hours, it seems to be quite uneventful. The moon turns around, and out comes the bright sun. Probably rudely disrupting anyone with the photosensitive, because there is no transition. It is lights are on, folks.
Wow.
I'm probably used to it. Just like feels natural to me or something.
The Fey energy is a lot more
Relaxing.
relaxing than how it has been in the village. Sun has came up. But Roland, as you woke up, you feel like you have not got any sleep.
So I'm cranky today.
You actually take a point of exhaustion, which means you're going to have disadvantage on attack rolls and checks for the rest of the day.
You sleep in your armor again.
Because you wake up with the vague memory of a nightmare. You remember the head of your religious order when you were training. You remember seeing him for a second. You go up to approach him about something, and you see him from behind. He turns, and his eyes are just like snake's eyes, lizard people eyes, and that's what you actually wake up to. And you get a disadvantage because
PTSD,
of something
got
going on. PTSD, cursed hammer, possibly some sort of break of religious vows. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If anybody is a late sleeper somehow, you are late to a gathering of people around the wagon in which you saw Gourmand go into because he has cooked for that full 4 hours with this big old pot, and he has like an Allosaurus meat soup that he is now handing out to any of the workers. If anybody have objections?
I wake up and I'm like, something smells lovely. And I'm going to just go over there.
Yeah, I'll head over.
Well, I go over and say, "Please, sir, can I have some more?"
Seconds.
He's just joyously laughing as he's putting out big old soups in the soup bowls.
So I guess the dodos will be another day.
Possibly.
Maybe.
It'll be lunch.
So wait, how much is my disadvantage?
It's a disadvantage, which means
Wait,
you
what?
roll a d20 and take the lower. That's pretty bad.
Alright. I'm gloomy today.
He's all laughing and he's like, "Here, take the spoils of your work."
I'll be like, great.
Great.
Like no morning, no other. Rather me.
Normally you're the nicest one,
Whoa.
too.
I did try to get you more, but then it went back to its original size. You like the twist on that one, didn't
yeah,
you?
Yeah, that's pretty good. He would laugh and say, like, "Well, you've definitely been stewing in it, as your tent is coated in its blood."
If there's anybody that can create water, I'll be having them create, or a river or anything else nearby. I'll be spending time cleaning.
The dwarf, which was one of the people who was leading one of the wagons, was saying, actually talking about that is, since we didn't cross over into the Fey Wild as intended, but through a weather phenomenon, we need to be looking for a water source. I don't quite know how long it's going to take for us to get out.
You're the druid, you should like find water.
Well,
You just all picked all the
my-
spells that wouldn't include
All
that.
my spells.
It doesn't matter. Go find
you
water. With your
can-
eyes, not magic.
if not today, you can pray for access to creating water another day. It's not an immediate threat issue. We got enough supplies to last us a few days,
What I
but
think
you
we
can
should
easily
do,
create water.
Let's go east, everyone. I think we'll have good luck there.
East.
I would say we got to go back to Burdengard for our shop.
Oh,
Different
That's
plane.
what I like to.
I'm sure we will find a water source east.
Convince them to go east,
Personally,
because that would be a persuasion.
yeah, I'm going to try.
I'm not persuading anybody today. Not today.
Hey, you have a disadvantage, so I don't hear it.
Alright.
20?
Then you'll add your persuasion.
Oh.
Two more than disadvantage.
2.
We need to go east, and he points west.
He points west.
Gorman puts a hand on your shoulder like you're some kind of special.
Since rest, do I heal back hit points?
Yes, when it comes to hit points, you can roll as much of your hit die up to your level. Okay, so as they start the day, he's objected to going east because they need to actually. I mean, they did go west, so they would be going east to go back. But they actually got to go wester to find their known point of plane shifting, unless anybody knows how to cast that.
These individuals know what they're doing and know where they're going.
Yeah.
We're here as an escort. We're not here to give them directions.
Oh, you're right.
We're just here to kill things in their name.
Okay, yep. So I'm going to follow them.
So yeah.
Okay, so
Unless you happen to see a herd of Allosaurus heading that way.
A whole herd. I wonder if we would survive.
That's why you entangle some of them. They call it the straggler. Tactics are boring.
Clearly, I have all the tactics.
okay, so after about you get 30 minutes to 45 minutes to go ahead and eat your soup. The dwarf will come out and say, "Is like time to load up and roll out." Is there particular wagons? One has the dwarf, and one will have what's his face, Gorman.
I'm going to be with Gorman.
Okay. His wagon, we're at least following.
I'll just go with the dwarf's wagon.
The dwarf's wagon, which I could have easily have had the dwarf.
That poor dwarf.
There are a few people walking, not walking, I guess, since they have. I was all lost.
Well, I want to see if he switches wagons again.
Okay, so do you want to be with Mr. Shambles or no?
Dang. He has a grumpy day. He's having a grumpy day.
So they're going to. He says that you're going to hear from the dwarf side. It says it's going to seem a little unintuitive, but we still got to go actually now deeper to find our original point of crossing over. So it could be about 2 or 3 days.
Whether die. 2-3 days.
Wow.
And say I guess Gorman's gonna call back and say, "Hey, Druid." He's completely blunt. It's like, what about you give us a little check if you can find us a better path through all this?
All right. I'll use my perception or something like that.
There should be a nature or survival check that you can have. But then we learned that your nature was bad.
If we're a druid, 20.
20 plus the either nature or survival, whatever.
5. Now, where is my nature?
You got a
0.
0.
Which is better, that or survival?
Survival.
All the way down at the bottom.
5. So 10.
Then okay, so you actually go and you point towards a pretty obvious, clear enough path for them to go line side by side, which will probably then go not side by side, behind. It will look like that.
He's not going in front, Gourmand. That's a surprise to me.
It's more of how he trusts the dwarves.
Okay.
Kind of managerial. He has the
Natural
charisma,
instinct.
but I don't know about natural instinct.
Done this a few too many times.
And
It's because he's short.
you're going to
He
go
knows
through
where to
a couple hours of doing this, and I'll go ahead and whip out the weather die.
Yes.
Go ahead and hand me at least one weather per person.
Well, there's a nice question. Who writes twice, is it?
That's a question.
This
Josh.
time I will. Okay.
You dice haven't broken them in yet.
Pep.
No.
Pep.
For perfect. Oddly enough, for each individual, the weather is absolutely perfect for them individually. Perfect temperature, perfect amount of breeze, perfect amount of sunshine or shade. It's just perfect for that one specifically.
Lovely. Lovely.
But
Except him because he has
you
a bad
look
day.
around and you can see that it's different, slightly different for each person.
I can visually see that.
Each person has a slightly different amount where you see
Interesting.
where a shade tree, clouds just passing over this individual, but you like it more sunny. All of a sudden it gets sunny, just poof, right there it is, more sunny.
Interesting.
Absolutely perfect. You see a gust of breeze blow this person, and all of a sudden
This
dead
is-
ends.
Yeah. That's actually cool.
I've been having a super bad day.
No, yeah, it's one sign of positivity is that it's going to be the way in which you wish it to be. So if you're going to be negative, it could even be raining just over your part of that.
It is perfect for you.
Yeah.
So does everybody want you to describe then
So-
the weather they would find perfect?
Nice and humid and warm for me. I love humidity.
More shady and cool.
Mine looks like Gotham City right now.
It got
Raining, cold,
bad air quality.
very dark.
It's nighttime
What would
right
be Jackson's weather? Coins?
now. Coins.
Raining money would be absolutely perfect. I said it
So
had to
you're,
be
you're
perfect.
seeing copper coins just bounce off the top of it.
Are you gonna jump out and get it? Oh, you're holding out a bag.
Perfect weather. This is a perfect story.
Everybody's looking up, and you happen to see where this is going on. I mean, other than the weather, you're going to see that there is a 1 to 4 different. Again, they're pale, and they almost look like okay. They're pale. They're about the size of a fist to about 2 foot long, and they look like floating jellyfish, floating along the breeze. There's a vague, almost Halloween-esque, spooky face, like ghost face, with eyes and a smile that never changes because it's just a part of their patterning. Adrift in the breeze. One of them goes and gets stuck upon the side of one of the wagons,
Which wagon?
just up on the top. You go ahead and be the one with the dwarf. It's stuck up on the side. And it's,
I'll go ahead and I'll touch it. I'll just
Oh.
try to get it off.
yeah, you touch it and it's almost like rubbery to the texture, and you just it goes and bobs and drifts back off.
There you go.
It's like it goes back and hits the chef in the face.
If anybody is looking back, you're actually seeing him smile. It's like it's been a while since I've seen him.
I'm gonna ask, since I'm in the back of his thing, what are those things?
They're bazu. Can't pronounce it. Bozu. It's monk. They're like sky jellyfish. They deal with the weather. as one goes by, it stops raining coins for you.
Many coin he get?
Yeah, how many coins did he get?
Well, therein lies the thing. Are they real coins or ethereal coins? You don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm not telling you guys how much I got.
Oh.
It's my perfect weather. Thank you very much.
I'm just helping you out so you can get your money.
Oh, I was planning on it to begin with. I was just keeping it down low.
I wonder what the chef's perfect
Actually,
weather
that's
was.
way much. I did say copper coins. I also got to think about the weight of a bag.
Well, I do have a haversack, so I can easily carry as much as I need.
Oh, the haversack. Okay. Yeah, give me a guesstimate. It's
And if it's my central pouch, I can still hold easily another 20 pounds in there.
so it's this worth of copper coin as it rained all over your parade.
May I ask what the chef's perfect weather
It's
was?
a perfect day.
He would go and he would say, it was this just a slight smell of oranges.
Oh. I thought he would say like the smell of adventure. West.
Citrus is quite calming.
Yeah, it is calming.
It's like, remember, I'm a chef.
Yeah.
And citrus goes good with so many different things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Orange chicken, duck l'orange,
Orange jello.
Chocolate covered orange peel.
Orange jello.
Goes
All
with
right.
everything.
So that has happened, and again the weather go ahead and pass. They go on for a couple more hours. I would want someone else, if they think they have a better survival or nature check, to roll for anything that might happen as they have found a place to settle in for the night.
So the thing is, I know for a fact I have a better nature check,
You haven't?
Well, better,
but
better than his 5 in
well,
survival.
yeah.
I do
well,
have a better nature check than him.
Yeah.
I'm a crappy druid. I'm bad at my job.
Survival check isn't as high though.
I'm not good
Give me
at
the city,
healing.
thank you.
I'm not good at healing people. I'm not good at nature. And I'm a druid.
You're good at taking hits. That's about it. And that's
Right.
what you needed to be in the first few sessions. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly. I like being the meat shield, not gonna lie.
So I roll.
Yes. Go ahead and roll for me to see what's going to possibly. Maybe they have camped in a poor situation. 19.
19 plus 3.
Oh wow. Okay. So as you're dictating a place in which to go, they first stop by what looks like almost an open cave entrance, and you're able to actually tell them like this is absolutely a bad situation, and they go for another hour reluctantly, but
What was within that cave system anyway?
multiple
Oh,
more limbs than needed. More like AI generated art made them.
So, alright, so that's what was avoided.
So they go an hour more, and they find again it's a place with a natural rock ledge for at least one naturally defended area, but there's also kind of like a cliffside several feet later, and that is where they end up resting for the night.
Defensible side.
Eventually the sun flips around and it's completely moon again. Through the night, you guys hear you can hear from a distance the faint sounds of howling, but it comes from below the cliffside, and that is about as productive that night is. Yes.
I hear the howling, so I'm gonna like peer over the ledge with my night vision, since I have night vision.
Mhm.
Just see what I can.
Okay, yes, go ahead and roll for 20. You actually see, this is a good 120 feet down and maybe several yards away. maybe a good 300 feet, 350.
I thought
You actually see about 2 or 3 of, they almost look like half men, half dogs in all, again, like leather work. Their ankles are turned backwards. They kind of yip and turn to each other, and they're possibly trailing you because they're going to head the same way that you would have, but they're continuing. They're not coming towards the ledge.
I'm gonna like shake the chef and I'm like, hey, I describe exactly what I see and
And say, the pack of gnolls. Yeah, we need to post a guard to make sure they don't climb up, but we should easily be able to pelt them from here if they do. So
awesome.
eventually the guard system set up, and the gnolls do not come towards the cliffside. They seem to be off to do something else.
All right.
And that is the first night of travel. Eventually, another day, it's the same soup being given out because it is a couple 100 pounds of soup, big old pot. They reheat it. Perfectly fine there.
I get salmon.
Not yet. You could have had prepared the purify food.
well,
You
I don't
are
have it.
you are
It's the same.
asked to pray for a produce water
Oh yeah.
this
Okay,
morning.
so today you're gonna have. Let's just say it was a produce water.
Or at least one
One of
spell.
your spells are gonna be that.
Weird. I don't have it, but
It would be on your list.
Okay.
You'll see.
Yes, it's in.
I think it's level 1.
Yes.
Be one of your level 1 spell
Mhm.
slots, and we'll just play as if.
And he'll
It was
can produce up to a gallon per level,
Yeah, so you'd be 5 gallons. Should be about that.
which is useful.
Yeah.
Until we find a reliable water source. He's now our reliable water source.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just say, we're going to go ahead and say, I'm not going to change it out to get cards.
okay.
Water.
Yeah.
We're going to say one of them is water.
I'm gonna freaking.
I'd have to grab the deck to see what it says.
Is there a suitable hole for some water?
We got barrels.
Oh yeah, I'm on my thing. It would be.
We got a giant cauldron.
Yeah.
You'd be like, when I have to dump out my soup, you'd be watering down my soup. With a ladle.
Refreshing the stock.
It's not flavored. Jeez. What culture are you?
I'm gonna just do a bunch
no
of
water.
barrels.
Sure, we can find plenty of barrels and other things.
Yeah, there would be definitely some sort of barrel. Especially because they made the soup, there would have been probably a barrel that would have had
Broth or
Water.
at least vegetables that he would have cut because he would have had something like that. So go ahead and do that. That's for cleaning your tent, I'm assuming.
I would definitely be taking a good gallon myself.
What part of the day do you normally check upon your pot of awakening?
I'm going to do it like in the mornings.
You would have went and this cactus has formed, and it's beginning to be actually a vaguely humanoid shape.
If it
Like
starts
two
shooting
stems?
needles, I'm
Plants
calling
versus
Shanty.
zombies?
It's got kind of an arm situation going
He's a cat
on.
dwarf.
Yeah, that's
That-
exactly what I was saying.
That's
Two
why it's that
bumps
catch
on
needles.
the top of it open up, and it's got these eyes. And
Oh, since it's a new day, I'm gonna switch my 3, and I'm gonna have speak with plant, so I can speak with my plant.
If it starts looking like a gyroid with legs and
I
starts
would
running
love to.
around, I would freak out.
had the thing.
Speak with plant. Because
Actually
it's
had the
part-
thing to reward you with. What?
He doesn't need rewards. He's
I'm bad. I'm bad at being druid.
I left it here.
He's bad for druid.
little cactus folk guy with all the stats and statistics.
That's awesome.
Like you need more reading, but little cactus guy.
Ah, one of them. Yeah.
Well, my creature's going to definitely be approaching that at some point.
I'm going to train it to stab it whenever it gets near.
So I'm assuming then that is something that was unfortunately skipped over. Nobody scooped them up from the fire.
Wait, what?
The original fire, because he was in the fire still.
I tossed him in.
Shoot.
I think
Was that
he
the
would have
case?
been gathered.
They would have.
Well, the fire will have been put out at some point in time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
then
before he broke camp.
Wait a
time
minute,
travel
I
back.
transformed again, like, later that night, and then did that whole thing with the shatter, and
Yeah.
then he disappears and reforms after
When
I
you're-
come
okay.
back.
Okay, so that would work. Yeah, that was.
So he's
There
Wait.
could have been some humor if you did not do that, but that is. Okay, so that's not revealed yet. Great.
I speak with
Buddy,
plants.
where are you, buddy?
My cactus.
Huh?
Speak to cactus.
Shh. All they need is a mouse.
What is your order, sir?
He says that.
Who needs a
Is that
plant
what he
or-
says?
What is your order, sir?
Rodent. Give me a mouse.
1 second. Hold up.
Sir, good mouse. Good mouse.
You would think it would be cute, but it's gonna be completely like Sergeant Johnson.
Oh shoot.
It's a deep voice. What is your order, sir?
I flat out give him my freaking my dagger of invisibility.
Oh no!
You're giving it to the cactus.
Use this wisely. Nah, I'm not actually gonna do that.
And
gonna
meanwhile, my
give
creature
him-
just comes up to it.
I'm gonna give him my blow dart though. With my so he's a cactus guy.
So he'd be
A
like picking
PVC
up the
cactus.
needles and be like,
Yeah, if he ever needs ammo, just go pink, ow. Pink, ow.
That is what I'm.
Or
going
like
to
a
do,
needle where
though.
it just like sinks into the skin and just spits out the mouth.
My cactus has.
Oh no!
it's a machine gun needle, little guy.
Great.
So, does it shoot my creature?
I'm gonna train it to
You're like,
like
thanks, sir.
keep him away. Keep him away from us. The freaking the little rabbit thing, the demon.
Oh, jeez, that's gonna be annoying.
Keep him away. Basically. Yes, sir.
Do I have an order to pursue?
If it gets too close in this like vicinity,
Should I terminate?
You can't turn. Possible. I tried. I threw it in a fire.
It's gonna be this level of like existential crisis.
It's not terminatable, man. It's not. I'm going to just say
I've been born to kill this thing and I can't kill it. What do I do?
holding a blow dart like. I'm gonna say to him like literally just keep him like away from me so he doesn't like chew on my pant leg or something.
So there's going to be a level of just cartoonily chasing each other.
Yeah.
All right. So that was a part of the day. He
If only
produced
his
water for.
if only his creature was a mushroom, then we can reenact Mushroom Man.
Oh yeah.
Boss fight.
Oh no. The jackalope.
Jackalope boss fight.
Yeah, but he did go and say cactus was preferable.
Yeah.
There was a mushroom option.
There was.
Yes.
Dang. Is the pot still there, or did it break afterwards, or something like that?
Pot.
The pot that.
Yes,
you
the
grew
pot
from.
would be. At least the magic would be out of it. Maybe it's still the same pot. It is no longer magical. As served its purpose.
All
You are
right.
not making a horde of.
Friend.
A little guy.
What I'm gonna do with that pot is like strap it to my side, so whenever he needs to, he can just plop down in there. You know what I mean? Like so he can be.
Yeah, you got that.
You need to get like some gloves to handle it.
You're right.
But yeah, okay.
So whenever he needs to, he can just hop into his pot and he will be carried on the side.
Yeah, there's another one flying around.
I'm going to give him the order to just stay alert and let me know if you find anything.
Yes, sir. And then
Jackal's just hanging on to the pot behind it without noticing.
Oh crap!
all right. So
Cool
that's
as
the
a
part of the day. After getting in about a 30-minute breakfast, they're going to go ahead and say, "Hey, we're going to go roll out. We're going to go continue."
I wonder if my cactus guy will produce fruit.
Prickly pear?
If
Dragon
he
fruit?
Have a
produces
little family.
heal- Have a family. Oh my!
Yeah, you're
yeah,
gonna get.
you're eating his son.
Yeah.
You're a horrible father.
You're a bad druid.
Terrible.
Well, it is sustainable. That makes it vegan. Because it's willingly giving of its flesh.
You know, that's gonna be the title of the video. The bad druid.
The badger. I don't know. That could be one.
Could be.
It should have been way earlier, shouldn't it? Or it's not alphabetized.
Is that a golden shepherd?
Most dangerous animal of all, a duck.
Especially in Ohio.
I'm sorry, the Vorpal Bunny is.
Oh, the purple bunny.
Yeah. You ever see Monty Python?
Oh, yeah,
Later?
yeah.
That.
That bunny. Okay.
Yes. It's called the Vorpal Bunny.
That is terrifying though.
Is it a definition of the word vorpal literally means nothing?
No, Vorpal is used to was originally for weapons. Vorpal blade,
Yeah.
I can't
insta kill.
wait.
Oh, insta-kill.
If you crit, off goes the head. Off
Huh?
goes the head.
I see.
I
Close.
can't wait to go to the shop so I can like get something for my cactus.
Holograms.
Cortana, straight up.
That's awesome.
And while everything's going on,
I'm
I
cringing you
just
with that book.
let I just let the other people like in
Animated
this.
glove.
That looks like something I need. I mean,
Trying to find to look up stuff about him in between, but this is just taking too long. Also,
Little robot?
oh,
Little claptrap.
Yeah. But okay, so
So I let the others know about like what we avoided in that cave back there, living burrowing hand spiders or something like that.
Whoa.
living burning hand spider.
So yeah,
Hands.
it's all the way up to the elbow. Sorry, Deadpool reference.
So what are we doing now?
They're loading back up into it, and yeah, again, they're going to ask. So, anybody wanna help guide us today? Well, I could try.
It's the druid.
He does have a 5 in survival.
Yeah.
and I just have a 3 in nature.
Let me just.
You want to try?
I'm like, sure, I'll give it a shot
Can I
again.
try
I'll
it?
help you out. Do you want?
Oh, is he still cranky today?
Actually, he is no longer
2.
got a problem.
2 plus
If-
5, 6, 7.
If he's assisting you, you can get advantage.
So you're pointing off the cliff.
Down there.
So yes, it is
wagon.
closer, but that is not better.
We're crossing the river. You got dysentery.
Oregon Trail is exactly what we're playing right now.
Yeah.
Is there anything cool around? I'm just curious.
As they're rolling, you point down the cliff.
Down there.
I'm just looking to the
There
chef
has
and
to be a
like,
water.
you're the true venture here. You know better.
While he's trying to figure this out, I'm actually going to. Could I look for
Did
region?
someone change their order in the things? You
Well,
want?
I'm just
looking
questioning.
at
He didn't run away from you this time.
I'm
could
staying.
my character, while he's trying to decide where to go, looking at a map and stuff, can I look around for like any potion regions, like in the vicinity or
Potion
any
ingredients.
potion ingredients and all that?
You can walk alongside the wagon, and yeah, you can go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right, alongside the
I'm
wagon.
gonna be like chilling in the wagon and I look over my shoulder. Whoa!
Perception
Where
check.
did you-
Perception.
come
Or
from?
nature.
Well,
nature,
take a
I'll do
mama
nature.
human and a dada human.
Let's see, 9, 10, 11,
Oh,
12.
dang.
Okay, so you happen to find a 12. You
I mean, you're a druid. You should know how this stuff works.
while
I'm gonna
looking
look down
across
at
the
my
edge, you
cactus,
actually
why
do
didn't you tell me it
find
was there?
a
I
very
didn't
small
seem certain.
patch
Or
of
something like that.
Well, no, you didn't tell him to look for me.
kind of looks
Yeah,
like
You
a
it's
only told him
bleeding
to look for the
mushroom.
other thing.
That is
Bleeding
true.
tooth mushroom.
Again, it has a red viscous substance coming out of it. It looks like a kind of broken tooth. You know that it can make poisons with it.
Make poisons.
Yes, you can poison coat weapons, if you will.
So,
Give them a poison condition if they fail a constitution
Wand is
check,
really
but that
sharp.
will take a couple hours of condensing and
Oh no.
alright. I guess that's what I'll be doing
Staring
all
me
along. The
down.
trip is trying to condense the mushroom.
Are you
I
going
pluck it
to
carefully though. Like I used the
be...
like sponge I have, just like wipe it down just to be safe,
If I
and then
give you an
pluck
item,
it. So I
would
don't.
you use it? Would
get
you use
poisoned.
it properly and appropriately?
I have too many items right now.
That's a no.
Nah, I'm good. I have too many items and I
Trade
don't.
you then.
Oh, trade.
This item will be useful to our survival if you use it.
I want to get rid of some stuff.
I think I know exactly what he wants.
You want the invis dagger?
What?
The invis dagger.
Invisibility.
What good does an invisible dagger do me?
Oh,
He's
it,
all-
it
he
turns
already-
you invisible.
He already
For
can
several
turn
days.
invisible from
For several days.
We can
Well,
clearly
well,
lack
not
it.
several
You'll
days.
see.
My bad. For several uses a day. I meant.
Clearly,
We did nerf it down to 1 use a day,
Oh.
but it lets you go invisible for an hour or something crazy. It was 3 at a point. But
clearly
that
based on
just-
the lack of what we've seen, he doesn't need it.
I'm gonna throw away some stuff. Like
Don't throw away stuff.
you're right. I could sell
What
it.
stuff do you
can-
have?
I
have-
can
I have a-
repurpose anything and everything.
Oh, do you want me to?
If you have any items that you deem not necessary, give them to me and I'll repurpose them.
And
I'll go ahead and take that dagger.
All right.
Yeah, it can be used.
I'll give you the dagger. Do you want a pitchfork?
Is it just a plain pitchfork?
Yes.
It's not a magical item.
Okay, yeah, I can repurpose it.
All right. Now you have a
a
pitchfork.
pitchfork. I have a thing of plowshares from like episode 1. Maybe you could attach like the plowshares onto the end of the pitchfork or something. The
Would
plow
you like
force.
a club? I got a random club.
I don't know what you're doing with the entire club. I mean, without charging admission, clubs do you no good. What
Fair.
type
Oh,
of music do you
nah,
play?
nah.
Sorry.
It's alright. I play
It's
ukulele.
I mean, anything and everything that any of you are willing to either get rid of or no longer see a need or purpose for,
club.
I will repurpose it.
You can have the club then. Use that. Sucks.
We're gonna have to sit down and just go over what those.
Yeah, we'll
symbols
deal with all that other stuff later.
Yeah.
But the dagger is the main thing.
Oh yeah, I still have like a dead scorpion or something. I don't know where that was.
I pull out a stick,
Yeah.
ornate stick.
Ooh, of laughter. Nah. Alright.
It is full. It is ready to be used.
Alright.
It is a wand of cure.
so that you can properly drew it.
It can help you supplement your spells, but do not overuse it a day because you can destroy it.
How many can I use before it destroys?
At full charge, which it is right now,
Okay.
7 times.
7 times. Alright.
You better use 6.
Yeah.
It regains 1d6 plus 1 each day. Charges. When it is full charge, you can use mass cure, but it cannot be used again for 48 hours.
All right.
Literally says right there.
Thank you.
I know more writing for you to try to
Yeah, I
read,
was looking at
but
that.
just keep in mind that's what good post-it notes are for. Just use post-it notes to keep track of the charges. That's what I was doing over here.
Be like, don't break it, use it, but don't break it. We use it.
Yes.
So it currently has 7.
Yes. 7 is max charges for wands.
I think so. I think.
I'm going to just do 7 out.
So how's that trade going? He failed the nature check. If you wanted to do it,
He no
you
longer
can
has
go
a
ahead and
crappy
do an
day.
additional.
He no longer has it.
I don't have
Because he just went down a cliff, they're not listening to that.
And I'm busy doing shrooms.
Doing shrooms. Okay.
Hey,
He didn't
if
get
I-
offended.
While he's doing
Hey, I
shrooms,
grew up
he's
in an
just
isolated town. I
14.
grew up in an isolated
No, I got a
town.
3.
There isn't too much to do in an
What is it,
isolated
nature?
wooded town where I come from.
You know,
I got 2.
the moss is pulling on the wrong side of that tree. 19 was survival.
Oh, you did that? Okay, 19 with survival.
Sorry, not survival. 19 with nature.
19 with nature. So your 19 is enough to avoid a particular area that, to your perception, is prone to rock sliding. So you avoid this issue in the path and go along rather smoothly.
Am I making
I
any
use
progress
my
in that
water.
potion?
I use my
Make
water.
any
since-
progress in that potion?
Over about an
since
hour and a
it's a new day, I
half,
can
you do
use my water
produce
spell, right?
a potion. It can be used 4 times to coat a
Just
weapon.
Classify as been used. Unless you're specifically using it for something.
Alright, I'm going to just use the water thing since it's a new day as well.
Use water for what?
Create water to make
Create
sure that we
more
got
barrels.
good water supply going.
More
So the
So-
orc can actually take a bath.
I have never took a bath this whole game.
That's
That
very,
is how
Wait,
you
go
always
for
play.
admitting to it. Okay.
that's very orcish.
Huh.
Okay.
I've never really
For
thought of
today's weather,
People look at me like a mouse.
that. Wait, I did go swimming in the enchanted lake that made me sleepy.
for today's weather, we are going to go ahead and have you roll.
I believe you were second on the rolls counts.
Yes.
Last-
Go ahead.
I do not remember who is third.
Thunderstorm.
Yay!
Oh, I got it too.
6 plus what?
Whatever
What is
is
that,
your
18?
initiative, which I think is Dex. What's your
Yeah.
Dex, Mon?
Plus dex.
Oh.
Plus dex, I have
Look
an
what I
8.
got.
So you have an 8.
18.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah.
It's dust.
Which number am I supposed to look at? The one below
Yeah,
or
the
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 big,
smaller number.
the smaller one?
yeah, it looks like a +2.
Yeah. It's a 12 actually.
Oh, so +1.
No, okay. +1. Okay, so.
Oh,
so you
Yeah,
have
he has a
7.
reverse. Whichever.
So 7, 18, you.
11.
7, 11, 18.
18 for me as well.
Oh, wow. So we both caught on. Like, I like
But
feel
I'm the
it.
one perceived
You perceived it, but I can kind of feel, like, the hair just stand on end.
That's a punch.
That's how I sense it. It's like, oh.
That's another punch. That's a hider in disguise.
Oh dear.
That's where the he's been grew.
Here, but.
Oh my goodness.
I remember
I
you,
despise
like,
the island.
really enjoyed that song in the jungle.
I don't know why. It's
Mighty
catchy.
jungle.
But
It
that was
is,
before
it's
I
good.
knew exactly what it was all about.
What it's all about. What I think it's all about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So That's why Ace Ventura.
There is at least a cliffside that is now. Let's kind of go here.
Look what
Is 50 feet down,
What I done?
40
All right, so this is
30.
down.
down.
Okie day. And the crackling tree is over here or over there?
It is actually closer to you, which I do not have a mini for this. I don't have a mini for it.
Another one?
So it's scuba. It's
Yeah,
It is
it's just all
technically
pass by.
a large.
love that.
It isn't what this looks like, but there is something large, and it looks like a
A butterfly.
very blue serpentine thing wrapping around the tree. And I guess I gotta roll for its initiative too.
Okay.
He said it too.
Can we
It too, and it rolled two, and
That's why I'm laughing.
can we sacrifice the droid to it to leave us alone?
Could we sacrifice your hammer? The cursed one, to be exact.
maybe.
It is not,
Set it for self-destruct.
it is
and throw
not
it.
cursed, it's just misunderstood.
Possibly.
It's just unlucky.
They're not
The
them.
hammer is not.
They're not them.
Even though my character getting possessed by the hammer for this one.
Is that what's going on? Do you know?
Probably.
Do you know?
Well,
Says
last time
Come
I
on,
summoned the hammer,
You're
you said
sharing it.
colors that were coming out of my hand and stuff.
We have initiative
You
1.
summoned it through your blood.
Where
Very
we're
dark,
at.
because you left it at the hotel.
That's very dark paladin thing to do.
How much was your initiative?
11.
Okay, so you're 3, 4.
How much text do you have?
I'm 5.
How much dex do I have? Now
Yeah.
let's see that real quick. My dexterity is 15 plus 2.
Technically, I should go first.
Okay. Then
Because I got a
swap
17.
Fair
I
enough.
didn't know that's how that works. But
It doesn't,
does.
I'm just being anal about it.
Okay, and
okay.
unfortunately, the enemy actually
You did spot
Only got a
for
4.
Sephiroth.
with a +2. Okay, so as you see this, and you can tell that something is hostile because it zigzagged through the card, so
some-
must have hit.
Since I'm close to the
It's not
him,
your, it's not
that
your
guy,
turn.
I just want to ask him a question. Is it a smart thing to lightning bolt a lightning monster?
Typically, hitting them with their own element is resistant.
Worse, heals.
Oh.
Or that, yeah. So it works on Pokemon logic sometimes.
Is it
Sometimes
good
it
to
just
give it a no berry?
Heal up.
A berry?
Is
I
it
mean,
bad?
you add fire to fire. What's going to happen?
More fire.
Or resist? I saw a
What?
streamer and she went really full retarded, just like in Tropic Thunder. She
Tropic Thunder.
She
Wait a
was-
minute, how many days have passed on the cart ride?
This is the second day.
Oh, this is second day.
I need to say this. This is going to YouTube, right? They
Yeah.
need to listen. So, I'm seeing this girl on Twitch playing Baldur's Gate 3. And she's fighting a fire construct. And she's like, I need to attack it. So she's using the Warlock. And she goes like, I gotta use the Scorching Ray. And I was like, that's a bad idea. And she go like full retarded. Did the Scorching Ray. And guess what happened?
It healed.
No, resist. So no damage. So she spent a spell slot from the Warlock, which Warlock only has 2 spell slots. In level 5, and she got destroyed anyway. And I'm like,
Someone's not familiar with RPGs.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I treat most elements like Final Fantasy. You hit a creature with lightning base, it's going to get healed by lightning.
yes.
You hit it with its opposite, it's going to take double damage.
Yes.
All right, so
That's how
what
you do
would
it.
you like to do?
Get struck by lightning.
I'm going to grab this dice here, aim for it, and pray for the best.
Pennywise. Say it.
I'm pointing a wand at it. It's now covered in fairy fire.
Fairy fire.
It is
What's
glowing.
conditions of fairy?
It's already glowing now.
It's more visible.
It's now fuchsia.
It's a fuchsia color.
Hey, it matches.
Yeah, it does match.
Any other action you wish to take?
glow even
Well,
more.
I'm back there, so I'm fine. I'm staying with the wagons unless the wagons are being attacked. Pulling out the wand and using it, that's all I'm going to do.
Okay.
Just wanding up.
Yeah.
Sounds fair.
Rails, you see this
Fire does...
glowing, just changed
Fuchsia
colors.
glowing.
It might mean that it has suddenly became hostile.
Fairy fire means that it's loses 1 to AC. It's easier to hit. Right? You don't have
I honestly do not know if that's how the current. That
Yeah,
does not sound like what the current one. I think it's just more visible now, which is good if someone's invisible.
yeah.
But
Well, it used to
decrease
their AC by 1.
I yell back
I
at
need
the
book
chef,
to
like,
clarify.
I yell back at the chef, like,
their.
hey, you familiar?
No.
Hey, this thing on the menu?
Is this thing on the menu?
Says I think it's hunting alongside the storm.
Alongside the storm. So it's either fight this or get out of the storm. And I think we know our answer already. Fight.
We do.
We're food.
Hadouken.
Alrighty. And I stick my entire hand into a thing of green paint and go ahead and try to shatter.
Green paint.
Your focus is going to be further away to.
Yeah.
It might hit the cart. Okay.
Oh, it needs to make a dex savings throw.
Oh, okay. Gets advantage on spell-like stuff. Got a 20.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's
boy.
not glowing fuchsia.
Well, fairy fire, basically attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it. So basically it will cause advantage.
Oh,
That's pretty powerful.
that actually is a lot better than what I thought it was.
But unfortunately it resisted, so
So let's see.
everything else around it is now glowing though.
So I just need
It covers a 10-foot cube.
Oh, wow.
3d8. One,
The
two.
tree.
So the
I'll
tree
just-
is glowing.
I'll just count this as the third one.
That is a
I'm gonna
little-
assume that as like
upping it,
normal Fey Wild stuff. I'm
Yeah,
like,
technically it's an 8, like combined.
Technically, but you
glowing,
can't roll a
right
one
nearby
on
the glowing
one,
monster.
but I'll allow it for now.
Yeah, it's your rules. Just let me know how it goes. 1, 8, and 4.
No.
Okay, yep.
I'm gonna
that
send my
hits.
cactus after it.
Send your cactus after a lightning breathing
Why do you
creature.
want to send your cat to...
You already want your companion dead.
Complete.
He can't
Right.
die. What are you talking about?
Can't die.
He's like he's Sergeant Johnson, man. I mean, he exploded. He was on a exploding ring and survived.
You don't want to try out
Find
your new
him,
spells?
Yeah, am I right? It's One Punch Man.
Alright, so that happened. Do you have another action that you would wish to take?
So this thing is shooting out its lightning and stuff, right?
It has not got the act, so it is just curled around it.
I am going to kind of go between the carts and up against this wall. I'm going to try to.
That's a
Not-
cliff.
not,
It's down.
oh, that's down.
Yeah, it's a cliff.
Yes.
I'm going to try to get over here and try to like stick my plowshares into the ground as a lightning rod to hopefully redirect like electrical attacks.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Interesting.
So yeah, those plowshares are sticking out of the ground right
You should
between
use the
us.
pitchfork that I gave you. Stick it in the ground.
You should use cold lightning. Maybe you can double the lightning on that thing.
You guys really want me dead, don't you?
Not me.
I mean, he wants me. He wants me dead.
Yeah, I do. I should like go over there, grab your shears out of the ground, and stick them in you, and you're
Stick
like,
him in me and
Sure,
make me
yeah.
the lightning? No, I'd stick him in you. You're the sponge.
Okay, Shambles, it is your turn.
Shambles, don't think about it.
He's thinking about it.
uh,
Listen, man, just send your cat to her.
is it currently like? Yeah, it's raining.
What is that we're fighting for? Fighting now? Is it a dragon? Is it a...
No, I described it as it is a essentially a snake made of electricity.
Ooh.
It is a large creature. I do not have a mini for it, but that's a large mini thing.
Is it
Is it flying?
Is it see-through or...
It is so bright that it's hard to tell
if it's like spirit or not? Kind of hard.
Is it
Sure.
flying?
It is currently wrapped around a tree.
But it came bolting out of the sky. Literally. Wow,
Not
still.
upward. Horizontal.
And what's horizontal? Sky.
Okay.
The horizon.
The horns.
All right.
Looking at my stuff here.
Yeah, just do it.
Do
send
what
the
you
cat
do.
to it, do conjure animal, send it to you, and we'll see what happens.
It's got a lot of stuff to think of right now.
You know what? Since it's made of lightning, you should like
Keep
cast
it simple.
lightning bolt.
I could
If only one of us were a
can
bard.
conjure animal. I don't know what
Simply
animal
you
can
would
fight.
seduce it.
It does not describe
I
what
don't
the spell does, does it?
Besides
Should,
for
it's
the
spelled.
shocking ending.
What?
What's the? Let me see. If you want to do conjure animal, I'll go see
Yeah,
what.
Now that I think of it, it would be a
is.
half decent. Wouldn't it be a half decent
Conjure
strategy
animal.
to have like a really tanky bard, just literally just have some of the worst charisma, just so
Oh, I
he's
hate it.
directing hits all onto him.
It just tells me
Sponge
look
him.
up the page number. What's
They
the
have
point of
that.
buying a?
You know what's called?
What is it?
card?
Orc barbarian.
Oh, Orc Barbarian.
Yeah. So ugly and so stupid. All rage is attracted to them.
100, 200. Conjure animal. You can conjure one beast of challenge
different
rating
views.
2 or lower. 2 beasts of challenge
There's
rating
a
1
lot
or
I see
lower.
that do that.
4 beasts
I
of
can't do
challenge
something.
rating
Count
2 or
what you
lower.
should, just
Or 8
more.
beasts of
I can't
Oh,
wait.
I see a head peeking
14 or lower.
through the
I would like
slats.
one of the strongest I
To your right.
Everybody.
I
want,
saw
like,
like she
one
was
strong
doing
one,
a
so what?
barbarian, and
An
that
Allosaurus actually would fit.
class on it, and I was
Okay.
like,
But what?
bard.
But would it
And I'm
would
like,
it
I
reach?
can't with it.
Would we eat
It
the
is
Allosaurus
large.
later?
It could reach up to it.
Would we be able to eat the
I've seen
Allosaurus
it
later?
done.
Or does it just straight up disappear?
It's conjured via Fey. It's a
Via
Fey spirit that comes
Oh,
out.
it's
Barbarian.
What's this?
I mean, I
Wait,
see
no, that's
Warlock
challenge
with
rating
Paladin.
5.
It
It's
works.
conjure elemental.
And even
that's an
Paladin
elemental.
with sorcery.
You're looking at this. You're looking at
The only
this.
problem is you
But-
can't do your concentration spells. But just because you get
There's
pissed
like a
off
lot
at the hurdy
Beast
gurdy.
in the back of the book. You can have 2 tigers.
Makes an
I wish
excellent
I could
weapon.
find something
Um,
flying. So freaking
There was a
attack it. Would be awesome.
class.
See if I can help you with that.
I mean, it's just wrapped around a tree, and I think anything can reach it right now.
I can conjure a shark.
actually let's see.
Conjure a shark on land.
Levels.
Reef
Brilliant.
shark.
Sort of bar,
Reef shark.
and you can.
Conjure a reef shark.
One of the bard's
You
abilities
can conjure a
is to
raven. Maybe.
summon
But that didn't
instruments.
Oh, as soon as I get the
So,
fishing
what
book,
you
there's
do
actually
is
a
you
bard
get
that summons
giant
spectral versions of the
multi-hurler.
fish that got
You
away.
can throw
That reminds me
There's
of
a
a.
battle angler,
boulder size
a
item.
fishing pole
So a
that
bard-
pulls people around.
Some magical instrument. You know, your magical instrument is a grand piano.
Flying snakes.
Oh yeah, I want some flying snake.
You can conjure. You can conjure a flying
God,
snake.
they like take some music class.
Heck yeah, I want 8 flying snakes attacking this thing.
Sounds like
So flying snakes it is?
I want 8 flying snakes attacking that thing.
Snake Team 8!
That's so weird. Why? It only has Bite.
How do you want
Yeah.
them spread out, though? I'm a
I
little
want
concerned.
them circled around.
3d4? Or no, hits 1 piercing damage, but it's in 3d4.
If it's a swarm, that's just for the entire swarm of it.
It's not a swarm.
Oh.
Oh,
One of them each.
yeah, they're all gonna get set by what?
That
Oh boy! Now I know how Cody felt when he summoned his EL Team 6.
So you go ahead
He's
and
excited.
summon.
I just want them completely surrounding him.
Do they have names, Trace?
No naming. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
No, you got Donner, you got Blitzen, you got Common, and Cupid.
It's the
And then you got
there's
Santa
a
himself.
Sorry.
And then there's
And
Master
he's
Chief.
Rudolph.
one is just Master Chief.
I'm gonna like. Nah, never mind.
Roll for me 8 times to see how many of them hit. They get a +6.
3, 6,
That's not mine.
12, that misses.
That's
17.
17,
That's a hit.
15.
That's a hit.
How many more do I need to
You
roll?
got 1 more to go, you rolled 4.
12,
That's a hit because of the 6.
7,
You think?
You got
That's
2
a
more
miss.
to go.
13. Just one
That's
more.
a hit.
1.
Okay.
One
So
of them just bites itself.
One.
so you do 4 damage
One
via
commits
that,
Sudoku.
and then you need to.
No, it becomes the Ouroboros.
Oh, the D4.
One just
All
eats
the
itself.
D4s and the potions here.
One,
Yeah, Ouroboros.
the tail
Gotta
You
roll
never
that
recycle.
4 times.
for that. For that.
Then add them 4 different times is the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm good for, but I can't see.
1, 4, 3.
7.
1. And 1, 4.
6.
Okay.
Bite.
I think there's something wrong for this low-level spell.
It's the flying snakes, man. They're
Flying
challenge rating 8. So 1 out of 8. 1/8. So he did 8 of them.
Challenge rate 1, he can.
But they do that much damage. They must have, like, no health.
They must
True.
have enough. They must
I'm
have a downside.
praying that electricity doesn't chain off of them and just kill them all at once.
I hope that if the lightning does strike, it just hits the shears.
My flying snake army.
Actually, I should probably get away from those shears before he ever dares try striking us down with lightning. Because I am afraid that I'm just
You
going
do
to
need
get
a
blast
backup.
wave shot. at that point.
And then, do I get another turn since I only used 1?
You activated the spell and then commanded them to attack.
Okay.
I'm going to have them go
It's
off
good.
of your turn order.
Okay.
Do you want, or I'll give you the bonus action to give your thing your
Yeah.
cactus an action.
My cactus, I want him to am I allowed to say I lift him up on top of the wagon so he can shoot?
You put
You
a
know,
turret on the wagon.
cactus is you're gonna take at least a point of the damage picking them up because you have no.
Oh, you're right.
You need garden
You can
gloves.
shoot from the back of the
Okay,
front.
yeah. I'm going to just let him shoot from where I'm at. If he can with a blow dart. Is that even close enough? I don't think so.
He can't move by his own. He's
Oh, yeah, we need to
sentient.
give
He
you,
can't be like,
He's
No,
not a
it's-
cactuar.
It has legs that can move.
exactly.
Yeah, you're right. How far can he move? I still want him near the wagon though. So
it's
he's-
on your card. His movement speed should be on the card. It's 40 feet, which is ridiculous.
That's his.
Which is ridiculous.
But it's the card. His.
It's buried.
It's under the
To
book.
put it in perspective, your cactus, not this.
With a speed of
25.
1,000.
Oh, yeah.
25.
And it's going to be 5 squares.
1,000.
Where do you want them?
So,
Well, a lot of
1,
speed.
2,
You
3.
get it.
Is this close enough?
Close enough to attack?
Shoot him, yeah.
The range of that is, was it 30 to
Should.
60? With
Yeah,
disadvantage?
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. 20 feet
Yeah,
away.
I'm going to just shoot him.
Okay, go ahead and attempt.
You use blow dart. Stats.
14.
It hits.
Does it have anything to add to it?
The blow dart?
It would be
The
on the chart.
This is strength, right? It's not
It's blow dart.
dexterity.
I think Dex would be it.
Dexterity will be +1.
Okay, you just hit.
There's 2 more there.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
why this happened.
And then,
We'll see what I see down there.
what do I...
I think it's a D6, and then it's got to make a Constitution saving throw on getting poisoned, unless.
D6. 2.
Okay.
And also it gets poisoned because my dart.
It is immune to the condition.
Okay. Nice to know.
You got the shot. You ain't getting the
Elements.
poison.
My little cacti is shooting away, and then he looks over and sees the rabbit, and he's like,
Which is his primary command.
"It is." They're good. This is
That's-
the good stuff.
I still have these, man. I mean, you can grab some.
I got the chips, man. Got the chips.
So, Roland, what would you like to do?
Oh my god, I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna move up, cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So I get 21 armor class right now, and I don't think I can reach it, so I pass my turn. Booyah.
Wow, that took forever.
Yes.
Okay, so it's going to go ahead
That's
and
somebody else.
Sorry.
It's a caster issue.
it's going to use its spell mimicry to move in a 100-foot line, like a lightning bolt, and then everyone. It's in a 5-foot wide arc, and everyone that gets with it has to do a dexterity saving throw.
So who is it hitting?
Well, first of all, it's going through a snake,
Two.
probably 2, just
Yeah,
for
through about
fun.
2.
Through rails.
Hey, can I get it to concentrate onto the shears?
Do
I
you
don't
have
know.
an instant for
Um,
that? Too many magic.
Be like Be like a firebender in.
Right, Jason?
are
Too
you
many
holding
magic
on to the shear?
terminology.
I just stuck
You
it
have
on
an
the ground.
instant for
I'm in
If
front
you're
of him.
gonna
though.
hold it and on purpose fail your saving throw, I'll say yeah.
Purposefully fail my saving throw just to get it like right in front of us.
It won't.
Do you
Yeah, it
think
will not go
any
any
objections to this? Any objections, anyone? 3.
I'm letting you do you.
Yeah, you do.
All
you.
right, it's happening. I'm failing.
Okay, so it's going to go ahead and go through the snakes, which means you got to roll for the snakes' dexterity saving throw.
No, no. Oh,
Just 2 of them. 2
Yeah.
d20s.
And I just hold up the shears like by the power of
Probably
the-
not.
That don't. That
Two.
don't.
Okay. So
They're more like
they're dead. It's going to run into you.
by
If
the
you
power of
fail,
straters.
it will then get grounded, and you see it collapse as you are going to now take
How much?
8d6 lightning.
8d6.
Oh, I thought you said 86.
instant death.
That's not what
Six.
lightning damage.
16, 18,
I'll tell you about my fireball.
Your what?
My ultimate fireball.
Where?
25 points of damage.
Unless it's
I am down to 5
Is
health.
it magic?
It goes ahead and
What's it
does
called?
that. It gets stops its movement and is grounded.
find out.
When I hear it.
As grounded, and it cannot be prone. It is going to then do its
I thought my character was having
Multi-attack.
a bad day, but somebody else is having
it's going to wail at you and your
Familiar?
familiar.
My cactus is just watching this ball.
12 does not hit you.
No.
21 hits your familiar, and it takes.
I need to figure out a way to have him permanently speak normally, so everyone can hear my cactus.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Just
hits
doing
to your.
Sergeant Johnson quotes.
My
Man, don't you love
jackalope,
the smell of green?
my jackalope just
19.
explodes.
Your jackalope explodes.
My jackalope explodes into a bunch of black mess.
See, that's why I didn't bother getting it from the fire, because it likes dying a lot. I mean,
Who says it likes it?
And then that is going to be Jackson's turn.
Not that I heard it complain or anything.
Michael Jackson.
well, it's too close to use that now.
That or sticky keys.
key.
Oh, probably because the stuff was sitting on your keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Alright. I'm just going to cast.
Wait, what about Chef?
I did not give the chef an action.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about Chef? You gotta do
Um,
something. I just drug it over here.
Actually,
my
chef
complete
should.
and utter
I should.
will.
I didn't even give him a turn order, so I'm going to give him a turn order. I guess after that, I want you guys to shine. Not
Well,
the-
he could be
Fair enough.
making sure the horses don't run off with the wagon, because,
Lightning.
yeah,
You're
it's
right.
very frightening with the horses.
Okay, then he's
Just-
at least down and comforting horses.
He's holding on both wagons.
Uh,
On the other side, nah, because it would have.
He's there guarding the soup pot.
I'm casting
No.
Firebolt on this thing.
All right.
Just roll the damage, or
This is my living
it's cantrip 0 spell.
Sorry, I do not know.
I'm going to.
Assuming that it's going to have to some sort of save.
I'm telling you, those flying snakes are going to save us.
Oh, I did a massive amount of damage to begin with. That was insane.
You should see Easy Play D&D when someone did something similar, bro. On a boat. And
Have you been watching Marines?
yes, I have also been watching Marines. That's
Okay, I just need to make a ranged spell attack
I love it.
against the target. Natural 15.
It hits.
So tell me, is your cactus literally like a Plants vs. Zombies cactus? Like it's bouncing to the rhythm
points
of a band
damage.
or something?
Nah.
All right, and it takes it.
It's like he moves
And I can do that again.
rapidly,
Yes,
and then suddenly he just
I wish.
Is that cat
freezes.
It's
You know what I mean?
cantrip, so.
So basically, a cactus. Yeah.
Move
Just
natural
fast,
spell,
and then
of
suddenly-
course,
Except in the original Chocobo Racing GP,
I guess it was 3 for 15.
the original Chocobo Racing actually,
and
Cactuar
Yeah,
was
15
weirdly actually one of the slowest characters, despite its appearance.
Nice.
But it became one of the fastest in
16
the new
points of
Chocobo
damage.
Racing. But too bad the new Chocobo
As the
Racing
last,
is very scummy.
actually, yes,
It's not bad.
I'm going to steal a Matt Mercer. How do you want
I
to do
don't
this?
mind to play, but
It's- It's fine for racing, but it took the
Critical role. His
Okay.
thing when they kill
Currency
something,
approach
you get
to
to
it.
describe how in which the
Oh,
final thing
I'll
kills
like-
it.
I'll let you go
He
for the
describes-
visual this time.
It's
Dude,
it's a
show it.
character,
The
man.
fire goes and hits the lightning.
You go?
So what does
That's it? That's all that happens. Okay.
I really don't know how to describe this besides you got a whole bunch of flying snakes. You got guys with a shovel in the ground, just. And then two little bolts of fire just go. And the other one goes. As it pierces through it, and it just.
And then I say it's snowing on Mount Fuji.
Alright, so that's that
And
was
I
it.
smell like cooked deer.
How long does your snakes last?
They're gonna be there to guard us for as much long.
For as long as they last.
Yeah, they're gonna be just there freaking.
How long do they
Usually
last?
they don't last
Yes.
that long.
Check your spell book.
Typically it's
Wow, it does look like a cactus.
1 minute per.
Does
That's
that,
what I'm imagining. And then if he flowers, it's
1
gonna
minute per
have a
cast
huge
roll,
flower
but
on top of his
that's
head, like Plants vs.
wrong
Zombies
setup.
flower, though.
Yeah.
Does that uncomfortable anybody or anybody's pets? As in, see snakes flying around them.
Mine's currently a ball of black, which I'm
Mine
holding
is
up.
still
Which I just-
residing in my bag.
I am scraping mine off of the ground right now.
I don't have anything.
My cactus is saluting them
Yeah, you
like
do. He's your
freaking.
pet.
My cactus is saluting the freaking flying
Hey,
snakes
You've
like.
been put in
send out
charge
the
of keeping
hornets.
him in line.
Gourmand goes up to you and says, "That was a very, very ballsy move."
Catching the.
And then
lightning.
I just go like, thank you. I just pass it out right down on the ground.
He wouldn't catch you.
Oh,
You're gonna
nice.
catch you. It's like, I would have been next in
Is
line.
is he covered in like black because of the lightning and stuff? Like freaking.
He smells reeks of singed
Burnt.
hair. Right
His singed up.
now. And smells like
Keep him
cooked
away from
deep.
the soup.
And smells like cooked deer meat.
I gave you something.
Oh yeah! Thank you, sir.
I would say use 2 for now, depending on how toasty he is.
How
But
much health
you're
do you
you're
have?
the healer. You should know how toasty he is and how much he needs.
How
I think
much
he's
health do you
lost
have?
25.
5. I have 5 HP out of 31.
How much does this
Ah.
wow? How much does this
It's
wand?
just 1d as a normal cure. 1d8 plus. I think is a 1 or
I'm gonna start off with
At
one.
least
1d8, I
1d8.
think, plus 2.
plus 2.
1d8 plus 2.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm using it. Could you roll, or do I have to roll?
Yeah, it just
Doesn't
say roll.
matter, just roll.
D what?
Just
1d8.
a
Roll it.
roll.
D8.
That's a 10.
That's
8.
8.
Triangle one.
Eight
It's the one that
is-
has
That's
a 4.
10. There you go. It's the one with triangles for the sides.
4
5,
plus
6.
Alright.
So 6 total. At
That-
least.
that
Can you use
heals
more
him?
charges?
Oh no, that doesn't full heal.
Doesn't fool him.
No.
No,
I would
I'm
say
on
use,
11 out of
use
31.
another one.
Yeah. All right.
He refuses your healing. You have to hit his armor.
5.
His
Plus 2.
7 more, so
18.
probably use another one.
I would
Alright.
do keep in mind the minimum that the wand will recharge is 2 each day.
All right. 2.
4.
It'd be a 4.
Alright, 22. I should be okay for
Yeah.
now.
No more.
I would suggest either your regular heals or something else. Of course, that's what bandages are for.
Oh, well, do you still have good berry?
Yeah, that's
Could've
what I'm
done-
about to do.
that was actually
Good berry.
You could have done good for it if you still had it.
I've done
Of
my
course,
1
you could
3.
use that scythe in combination with the wand as well.
Oh wait, that means each. Yeah, give him roll d4 3 times. Yeah, any healing.
D4.
D4, the green one.
Your
The
scythe
green one.
increases any healing you did.
Roll that
By a
3
D4.
times. 1.
One. Is this the cursed one again?
2.
Okay.
So 4 more.
I don't like this.
Well, then
No,
use the red
it's
one.
been d4s the whole time.
Use the red one. Or
let's
use
test-
this one.
Let's test this. Let's test.
Test failed.
Okay, no, pass.
That's bad.
Well, you have a 1 in 4 chance.
But we rolled what 7 ones in a row?
Okay, I just rolled a 4. I just rolled a 4.
Out of 10, we rolled 9.
I just rolled a
It's
4.
cursed.
I just rolled a 4.
Okay,
I just rolled a 1.
don't expend all the luck on that thing.
There he goes. I fixed it.
Yay.
Hey, you don't roll on the mat, you roll on the table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.